let's get out here. Where's my other light? I got it. Okay. So look at this immediately right here. So you see this here from the bottom up, and these are all completely out of. I mean, there's this section's hanging off, just hanging. But let's go over here quickly, and I'll show you what's going on. So every building that I can see from my line of vision is an old world structure, well, except for that one back there. But from where I was, like, see, this one here is painted. It's white, painted, but that was in the past. That was here in the past. Damaged brick building. This one is too. These ones are pretty. And see how they display the lights in the buildings up these bands and all this beautiful. And these seem to be like horseshoe magnets. I always see that symbolism. But this building is very unique. You see here, very unique. It was designed for whatever it was. It's a bar now and a pizza parlor. Maybe it was in the past, but maybe it wasn't. It seems like a very unique building for whatever it was. There's all sorts of floors up here. And this building here, all these windows blocked up here, these were done after the fact here, okay? These windows were blocked in after said event, and they have the original stone sills all the way up. The original stone sills. The whole building is wavy and such, but this one's worse. Now that one, these windows here were blocked. I can tell because this building is damaged. I'll show you. The building is damaged. The mortar is all muffed and damaged. You can see here, but up here it's very clean. You see, that was done after the fact. Now, here's an example of windows being blocked up before said event. Before said event, and that would be right here. Because these are all damaged all together. See? This window, there's a couple other ones here. And they're very hard to even make out anymore because they're so damaged. There's one hiding behind here, and I'll tell you what, this window right here, and there's going to be an opening behind that because there was an open window right here, is what saved this patch of bricks. Because there was a window already blocked in before the event because this is damaged, it's burnt. This is patchwork that was done, or they blocked up a window before the event because this is melted. See down here, look at this. Now are we going to dispute this? Are we going to argue this really? So I don't think we need to do that. And we know what these are, right? Look at these here. These aren't repairs because look at the mortar. It's cascading down. It's cascading through it. It bleeds. The mortar bleeds. It bleeds through the structure and it ends up at the base down here, at the bottom, always like this. All pulled up at the bottom. Sometimes it pulls down like this. It did pull down, and that's what I see often. At the base is the mortar. It bleeds through the building and then it comes out the bottom here and it pulls up at the base. Sometimes they even shape that pebblocrete into like a curb deal. There's a bunch of iron sticking out of this. See, it's all mangled out, and this was cooked out with the rest. This survived out because there's another window right here. There's a few of them here that were covered up, or that were blocked in before the event. These were blocked in before the event. There was a building here as well. Let me back up. There's a building here, and this is just a gorgeous building here. And every building here is an old world structure. Every one that I can see here, except for that one back there. But every building in this district here, this is a warehouse district, so it's all old buildings here in the warehouse district. This here, look at the terraced rooftop on the cinder block building. The cinder block construction here, this addition, but it's also cinder block and brick. And I see them using this in the past, the cinder block, and it's damaged at the base, from the bottom up. So they were using cinder block, and I can see that the mortar is not in the best shape. It's bleeding out. It's in rough shape. Yeah, it's really. Sorry if you can see. See, it's really muffy. It's bleeding out. It's not really. Yeah. It seems to have been a mess. Yeah. But anywho, so that's interesting. It seems to. Yeah, so, and that's all concrete, so that's been stuffed up in between the terraced rooftops. And there are always terraced rooftops in the old world. They always have these terraced rooftops. That's very common. See these terraced, I don't know, they always have those in some of these buildings. And this one had it too, and it's in addition to this, and it's smoked at the bottom. The cinder blocks, concrete blocks, are smoked. This is a brick building too. And now, I'll show you a few things here. First of all, what are these? What's going on here with these? They look a bit melty, eh? They're bricks, right? Yes, they are. A bit hard to make out. They're turning into limestone, like we have down here. These are limestone blocks. And they already have down here. Here's your transition point. Take a good look. See, I got my flashlight today, so now you can take a look-see, eh? Look at all the mortar comes at the bottom. It pulls down at the bottom. It bleeds through the building. It bleeds through, and it ends up down here. And it's pebblecrete. It's always a pebblecrete. It's always very blown out, and it's always at the bottom. At the bottom, the whole. It's a big layer of it. See, it bleeding through at the bottom here. It bleeds out at the bottom, and it's not up here. All that pebblecrete and mortar is not so present up here. It bled out of this stuff. See, that's where it all is. It's all down there. See? And look how muffed up. I can see it's hollow behind those bricks. It's really not looking. I mean, you can see they're hot, right? You can see they're hot, and that they were burnt. Now I saw a good old folk walking over here with the missus, and they were taking a look at this damage right here, and they noticed it. So people do notice it, and people are noticing stuff and paying attention. I see people are looking at it, and I see that more often now. People are noticing stuff, and they did. They walked by here, they stood, they were pointing over here at this and looking. And yeah, good eye, because that's damaged. And this here is very creepy back here, but very. Oh, look at the angle here. Can you see that? Look at the angle. They weren't messing around. Got this terraced rooftop, see? They always do that. And yeah, this was a door for giants, and I don't know. And look at the condition of the bricks here. Now, this is a great example. You got the bricks turning to limestone, baby. Look right here. Irrefutable. Are we gonna refute these are melted and muffed up? You think they laid this? It eroded like this. There's nothing coming off of this. It's not eroding because nothing's coming off of it. Nothing's coming off of it, so it's not like sandy and like blowing off. It's not blowing off from the wind or anything. It's not coming. There's no material coming off. Barely. It's a little bit of nothing though. Nothing. So it's not erosion. It's melted. So get off of that. Look at the wood always survives out. It was burnt, but it always survives out. Likely because there was a lot of water during this event. It was probably pouring. There was probably pouring rain during the event too, and probably just disgusting. It was probably just hell. And look at the damage. Do we know what hot surfaces look like? Do we have to go over the hot surfaces again? I thought we went over this in preschool, eh? This is a hot surface. Don't touch the stove top. This is a hot surface. Do we have to do this again? Like, we know what a hot surface looks like. You want another one? Here's another one. Here. What do these look like? Hot surfaces, hot bricks, right? Absolutely. See, the mortar is cascading down. It's not cover-up. It's just cascading down. It's just loose mortar, and here's the bricks turning into what? Limestone. They're turning into limestone. They're turning into limestone. See? Get my shadow out of the way. So, yeah, give me a break, Now, next, you can see, all up there, it's just a big pool of mortar. It's not concrete placed up there. It's big loose chunks of brick and concrete cascading down, and it's just a layer of pebblecrete. that has slid down from the building and caught itself right here. Interesting. And then over here, I'll show you something really neat around the corner here. But look at these sills. So here you got, those aren't repairs. I already showed you. This is all pebblecrete and mortar between that has bled through. Those are surviving bricks where they ought not belong. Here they are turning into limestone. Bricks are. And they're turning into limestone. It's a mess. Here's one that really blew out. Actually, I saw one over here. Just about right here. So you see these bricks here, they're not repaired. There was no window here. They have survived. Those ones have turned to limestone. These ones have not. But look, bricks are bricks. They're all the same size, right? And these are all melted. You can't really see. But bricks are all the same size. They were all the same size. They were. Here you have brick expansion. Look at this big fat one here. They get fat and then when they get really hot and melt, then they get all wrinkly like this. But before that, they start to expand out. They get bigger. They churn up, and then boom. Yeah. And it's a lime and calcium invasion, is what it is. Excuse me. Sorry. It's a lime and calcium invasion. It's when this is all lime and calcium from the mortar. The lime and calcium is what invades the brick and creates the limestone. When it cools, you have limestone. Now, we'll go around the corner. See, it's supposed to be limestone. So you're gonna say pants. This is, no, look here. It's not limestone foundation. Look, there are bricks right here. Okay, at the bottom. You're just gonna say it's limestone foundation. Pants on the, you're gonna say pants on, you're a dumbass. And then you're gonna say pants on, you're a dumbass, Like this, you're gonna go like this. Look, it's at the bottom of the building. I see it's a limestone foundation. You see at the bottom of the building, it's limestone foundation. No, it's not. No, it's not, because you have foundation coming all the way up past the relief arch in the window, past the window. You had foundation coming past the window, eh? That's in the ground now, eh? And there's like 4 of them, eh? Now, look here. These are bricks. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And you had, so you're going to say it's limestone foundation, pants on. We're not melted, it's limestone foundation. Okay, first of all, you're going to build this beautiful, elaborate building with glass awnings on top here. And you're going to build this beautiful jewel here on top of this potato crisp. Why? You can see that they're bricks. Okay. Okay. They come together. They come together as one. Okay. They come together. They come up and they melt. And it's not a limestone foundation coming up past the windows that are in the ground now. Way down. Way down. Now look at these windowsills. Now the windowsills in the past, they always protrude out. These brick sills, they protrude out from the building a bit. About an inch they protrude out. And look at how smoked they always are. You have to pay attention to these. These are always damaged heavily. Look at this. See? The sills? They were all protruding and now they're pretty much not. They're like recessed in now because they're so burnt. They burst out. But they were all protruding out. Here, I'll show you like this down here. See how black and burnt. It's black because it's burnt. In places that they ought not be burnt. And notice that the mortar is not burnt between. Just the bricks are. And then this one here, look at this. It's recessed in. It blew out so bad it's recessed in. And they were protruding out like this. This one's blown out too, but see how it's protruding out? This one is recessed in. It burst out. So they're all pretty rough. See here? Very, very rough shape is everywhere. This is huge. These buildings are enormous. So, last one, we're gonna go right here. So here, yes, well, this is like the original stone too. They always have this texture. See here? The original, this is like a geopolymer stone. This is usually the same as the brick. They make bridges with these bigger blocks, but it's usually the same as the brick. It blows out into the same limestone. All these are old storefronts here. Look at this building here. This is all terracotta, and there's granite on the bottom, granite and terracotta bricks. Terracotta brick facades. It's all terracotta. The whole facade is terracotta bricks. Gold terracotta bricks, and this here. Yeah, this building is pretty. Yeah, here's the front of this building that we're looking at. And then this one here. This is the one I like this one with the white. This one's gonna be torn down soon. This one likely is too. So it's good that we gotta look at this because look at how ornate this is too. And when they light these up, these are the old buildings. Look at the fascia and the soffits. You know? And they built them so that they would look pretty, you know, when they light them up. We don't do that today anymore. We don't do that today anymore, do we? No, but they did. It's a high quality world. It's like walking into a world of like, it's like walking into a neighborhood of like people who own like Ferraris and Rolls Royce. It's like Rolls Royce buildings and like Ferrari buildings. Okay, that's what these are like. And like we live in like Ford, you know, Ford and Chevy buildings. This here, these seem to be original. They shine like glass still. Who knows how long they've been shining like that. But I'll tell you why I don't think that these are after the fact. They're terracotta. They have like an 1/8 inch thick of this white glaze baked onto them. It's very thick. It's very hard. They're very hard. And people are kicking away at the building here and destroying it. So it's going to be torn down, but we can take a look at the innards here. And what do you know? Yes, we already saw the bricks on that side are all melted. The same over here. It's not a messy mason job here. The mortar's burnt, excuse me. Mortar is not ever burned in the process of building masonry buildings. They're not burning them, so why is it burnt? And hard as rock now. Okay. And then these here, these terracotta, are also burnt, and they were burnt with the building. They were all apart, and some of them are still fused and broken and stuff to the damaged, melted building as well. And they still shine like glass, and who knows how long? Maybe 1,000 years it's been shining like this. Who knows? We don't know how long it's been here. But yeah, it shines, and they're glazed terracotta brick facade. See, and they're damaged. They were burnt with the building. They were burnt with these bricks here. See the damage here. And then they have stamps here too. Right here. What does it say? Tiefin? I can't read that. T-I-F, I can't read that. It's weird. It's like a backwards N too. That's weird. So it's like not even like English. Look at this. There's a backwards N right there. It's a backwards N. It's not even like English. What the hell is this? Okay, that's weird. And they're terracotta, and the mortar between is smoked and turned to ash. So these were original, and they're damaged, and they usually the terracotta bricks survive out very well the event. Look, they still shine like glass. I mean, look at the rounded edge. Oh yeah, I didn't see the rounded edge. I didn't see that. God, for God's sake. Oh, it goes all the way down like that. I didn't even notice that either. Yeah, so this is original here. Oh, it's for sale, for lease. I guess maybe they're not tearing it down. Maybe they got high hopes here. I don't know. I don't think so. It looks like a goner. However, I don't know though. I don't know. And yeah, see, that's the original stone. It always has this texture. Like machine marks or textures. I always see. So that's what I got for you. Yeah, this building is still shining like glass for who knows how long. And the buildings are burnt. This one is so burnt. not where it should be either. If it was a fire, it should be burnt up there. The fire goes up, not down this way. Yeah, evenly across, burnt in a strange, even pattern, you know? That don't make sense. This building here is enormous. All these are. Well, that's Minneapolis for you tonight. I'm gonna go to a different spot down here. I'm gonna show you something else in another video after this one. So yeah, you can see that they're hot, they're melted. What do we do with this? Well, that is, I think, what we should be considering. What do we do with the truth here that we just, you know, that is before us? And it's no accident that the truth is before us. You know, that I think that's why we're here. I don't think accidents exist. I don't think that we signed up for this not knowing and without a, you know, an idea in mind. And I think we're doing good work. We're here. We are in the bodies, and we're waking up, and I'm right. I think that's what we intended, right? I think so. We're spiritual beings, and we're in these bodies. These bodies are a part of us. And I love you all. Take care. This is burnt Minneapolis, and these buildings are burnt and they're melted, muffed up. And I'll see you very soon. I'm gonna head around the corner here and check out some more melt.